And so it's Wigan against Canterbury then, and it's going to be the Bulldogs who will have the football for the first set of 6. Cardiff escaping one, but getting only to the quarter line. It's the last tackle for Wigan, and there are 3 men loaded out wide here who want the kick out wide to the left-hand side. There it comes from Farrell. High hanging kick, but well played by Connolly. Lovely flip down the back door to Radlinski. What a brilliant try, conjured up by a fantastic pass from that man, Gary Connolly. Berrigan with the original mistake, but Farrell on the last tackle hoisted the kick. Connolly stripped the ball out of the Canterbury Bulldogs' arms. A beautiful backhanded pass to Radlinski, and the first try, and just the start that Wigan wanted.
It all came about from this mistake by the fullback Barry Berrigan, and then the kick from Farrell into the winger, who made a real meal of it. Watch for the high kick here, and watch for the superb play by Connolly. Halligan made a meal of it by allowing Connolly, but look for the inside pass from the great centre Gary Connolly. This is a kick. They go high. He takes it okay. Halligan did okay there, but Connolly says, give me it. One-on-one, but the round-the-back flip to this man, Radlinski. That is sheer skill. Watch for the flip. He knows he can't make it himself. What a sensational try.
Radlinski scored it. The man who got that Premiership final hat-trick against Leeds in '95.
Pretty close to the centres.
Chances here then for the Bulldogs. Good defence though from Wigan. Berrigan had shined him to the line. Chances here, there's a try on, and that is Mears who has got the try. The little hooker darting over, just catching Wigan dozing for a moment in defence, and Mears gets across the line for the riposte from the Bulldogs.
Apart from a mistake.
Chances here, strength from Farrell, but he's just held up 2 metres short of the line. Cassidy now to Cowie! Cowie dumps the ball down and gets the try. Canterbury claiming, are they, that maybe the ball was bounced, but no doubts in the mind of referee Russell Smith. Neil Cowie with his first try in this World Club Championship. And it all came about as another result of a mistake by the defence, and Berrigan putting the ball out of the field of play, the scrum, and from the scrum, Cowie over on second tackle.
Plan move from the base of the scrum. Farrell didn't make it. He used Murdoch out wide, but Murdoch, look how he looks nonchalant. Cassidy goes blindside, uses the referee well. Cowie goes over. No doubt about pressure down. See how they use the referee so good. He's on the floor, is Russell Smith. So is Cowie. This is a well-worked move. Bang goes Cowie. Bang goes Russell Smith. Try time.
Huge figure of a man. Now here's Mears again to try and poach one from dummy half, just as he did earlier. But Farrell held on to his ankles.
Again, we saw the markers not working.
Cassidy's out of the defensive line as this attack builds again, and this is Berrigan. And Polamount fires the ball out wide. It went through a pair of hands, did it? Was it knocked forward? No, the referee will let them play on. Maybe not. He'll go to the screen.
I think that's a knock-on.
It definitely went through the hands. Gillies has got the touchdown.
Or forward pass, whichever way you want to call it. But I think you'll find that Gillies took the ball off another Canterbury player.
That's the call now for the video ref. I tell you, if it's a try, there will be great boos around this ground. I told you. The ball was certainly propelled forwards. But the thing is, Steve-O, the video ref cannot decide on forward passes. And you heard quite clearly the referee Russell Smith saying knock on or play on. Connolly managing to get the tackle in on Gillies. Now then, they're loaded up this way are the Bulldogs. They go down the middle though, the kick through, and Paul, no! Cardis makes a meal of it. That's the simplest try that Halligan will ever get. Paul went for it and then left it for Darryl Cardis, and it went through the legs of Cardis. Oh, Johnson it was. I beg your pardon, it was Andy Johnson, and Henry Paul, I think, apologising to young Andy Johnson. Halligan with the try, though. Well, that's encouragement for Wigan. Here comes Farrell, and now Holgate, and that was high. And somebody's going to have a word here. It's Hughes.
Went very high to the standoff, Glenn Hughes, and made contact. Well, that's the second occasion that we've seen a high shot. Unfortunately, the impact was on the shoulder to start with, but the intent was definitely there.
To be honest, mate, I'll be straight with you. I think
now then, how long is this referee's patience going to last? I mean, it's got to be tested now.
He's off. Well, Glenn Hughes cannot believe it. And Chris Anderson's face, I think, tells its own story in the opening 5 minutes of this half.
Well, they can't complain.
Oh, Murdoch's pass. Halligan will set off at the other end. Has Robinson got the legs? No, Halligan will win this. And Halligan gets the interception try. His second. Murdoch's pass out wide. And Halligan accepted a gift. It took some scoring. Having said that, he had to race over half the length of the field. Cassidy sweeps it off the ground to Murdoch. Murdoch then to Connolly. Connolly then to Holgate. Holgate out wide to Radlinski. Try Radlinski. No, the referee's called it back for a forward pass.
And I hate to say it, he's correct. The pass from Connolly was forward. They've got to stand deeper, wider at the first play of the ball.
Robinson, diagonal run from Robinson. Great support from Farrell. Farrell, lovely dummy. Oh, a wonder try from Andrew Farrell. Brilliant try from the Wigan captain. He took them all off. Fantastic stuff. His first in the World Club Championship. And Farrell improves the angle for himself right behind the posts. They all went for the dummy.
They stood deep on this occasion. Robinson came from the open to the blind. To the dummy there. Mears went low, but he got the pass away. What a superb dummy. Berrigan took it with glee, and so did the man scoring the try. Beautiful work from Robinson. What a beautiful pass out wide. Used the winger. Johnson as a dummy. What a time to score your first try.
To Leicester.
Quick play, the ball is allowing play on. That could have been a penalty.
Cassidy clattered just 5 metres short of the line. Farrell spreads the play to Murdoch. Good quick hands to Robinson. Try Robinson. Great quick hands from Wigan. That was a planned move. They moved the ball so quickly. The supporters off the seats, and Robinson comes up with the try, and Eric Hughes passes some more information down to touchline for his team to go on and win this game.
They gave away a silly penalty. It was an absolutely superb long kick from Farrell, but see the pass from Murdoch, and Robinson explodes. Dynamite time. Murdoch sucked in the defence there. Super play. Shane Martin it was that got sucked into Murdoch. You'll see better on the high. Martin went through. What a beautiful pass. What great timing. The combination between the two halfbacks today. Remember Jason Robinson playing at standoff.
So we have 12 and a half minutes that I think you're going to enjoy. The big question is, can Wigan now push on? They're surrounding the man in possession, and there was a bit of a push on Radlinski, and Horton didn't like it.
Well, this won't help their cause, calm it down. This is what the Canterbury side will want.
Price was the man who raised the elbow against Radlinski there.
Should be a penalty to Wigan, but getting involved like that, okay, he's pretty hard. It's getting warm out there. Price didn't miss.
The touch judge is on.
Crunch.
The touch judge is on, by the way. Or bad enough to send him off. He's off. He's going off. Another one off. For the use of the elbow. And it's the number 10, Reardon, who walks. In Canterbury with 11 men against the 13 of Wigan. And Farrell in off the post. Wigan have the lead. A 2-point advantage. Oh, and I'm no expert. The ploy would be to get it wide with 11 men, surely. Drop goal attempt from Farrell. He adds the extras.
That's why they were going down the middle. That's why that man would have called it too. Intelligent play by the big skipper, Andrew Farrell.
Farrell to Murdoch. Murdoch is all wrapped up. That was on the last.
Went on the power play there, when I think perhaps a kick into the corner and applied the pressure may have been better served.
Farrell, he's up for this. He couldn't get the tackle completed. They managed to release the football. Ball bounces free. Wigan have got it back. There's a chance here. Connolly will win the match. Gary Connolly wins the game for Wigan. And the European Super League at last has something to cheer on this middle weekend of Phase 2. OK, Canterbury down to 11 men. But Eric Hughes' smile tells its own story. He will enjoy the moment. They will savour this occasion, and Wigan have secured a place in the quarter-final of the World Club Championship, and a home quarter-final at that. Connolly, the hero of the hour, with the try out wide against, of course, the club that he once played for.
Tremendous work. You can see the harrowing tackle there by Farrell. Out wide, Connolly went through, it came up. And wasn't it great to see that it was Andy Johnson who served it up? Johnson made an absolute awful mistake just before the half-time break that allowed Canterbury in for a try. But it's pulled them back. It was Connolly's good defence. They try to keep it alive. Andy Johnson says, I'm getting this out wide. Quick thinking by Connolly, who looped around Johnson.
Well, it's all sweetness and light if you happen to be a Wigan fan. They have beaten Canterbury Bulldogs by 31 points to 24. Radlinski, Cowie, Farrell, Robinson, Connolly. Farrell kicked 5 goals and landed a drop goal as well. But don't forget, the Bulldogs were down to 11 men after they had 2 men sent off in the second half. Halligan with 2 tries, Mears and Gillies. Halligan kicked 4 goals. A wonderful effort, to be fair, from the Bulldogs. But Wigan have won, and you will not take anything away from them. And it looks like you won't take the man of the match award away from them either. Radlinski, Connolly, but I think he's won it, and he has by a mile. The captain courageous, Andy Farrell, he's the man of the match. See, and now let's take a look at the Pool A World Club Championship, and Wigan with their 2 victories. They lead the way. London Broncos have, of course, to play Canterbury at the weekend on Friday. And in Australasian Pool B, well, it is definitely, Pool A rather, it is definitely all over now for the Canterbury Bulldogs. If it wasn't before this match, it certainly is now. It's between Auckland, Brisbane, Cronulla and Penrith as to who goes through. The top 3 there qualify as of right. In Europe, the top team in Pool B will play the 4th place team in Pool A. Paris Saint-Germain lead the way at the moment. Leeds, though, have an important date against a certain North Queensland Cowboys at the weekend. And Hunter Mariners leading the way in Pool B. In Pool B in Australia, the top team in Pool B qualifies as of right, and at the moment Hunter Mariners are the favourites to go through to the quarter-finals. And we will review this weekend that has ended on a high in the world of Super League on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Sky Sports 1, join us for that. We'll also be looking ahead to the weekend to come, and it all starts on Friday at midday. Perth Reds against Paris. We'll have that match for you exclusively, Sky Sports 1. Then London against the Bulldogs, Friday at 7 from the Stoop. We're live and exclusive. And we'll all look forward to that, and we'll see, of course, Leeds and North Queensland and Tim at the weekend as well. From Steve-O and I, well done, Wigan. Goodbye.